I'm Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter. I'm a coach. I help people and organizations be more effective professionally. Here's the scenario. My boss gave me a great review and a great raise. And unfortunately, his boss, who has to approve it, put some negative remarks in the review and slashed my raise in half. Should I start looking for another job? Wow. So let me start off with one supposition, and that is we don't know all of this is true. I've had instances where a manager would do a review with an employee and then submit the real review to his boss, and then blame his boss for being the villain in this story when it was really him. So let's assume your boss is being truthful for a second, just for the sake of argument. What should you do? Should you start looking for another job? And what I would do first of all is speak with your immediate manager and ask, is there a problem if you had to sit down with his boss to understand what the basis of the criticism was? I'm separating the criticism from the raise because the raise doesn't come out of your immediate manager's budget, it comes out of his boss's budget. He may have a larger constituency. Your boss puts you in for the max. His boss has to juggle the priorities of giving raises to far more people than just you, and thus may slash the money because this year they can only give 4 people 5% increases, and there are 5 people better. I'm sorry, 4 people. Let's try this again. The priorities given to your boss's boss may be that they can only give a limited number of 5% increases. You're not quite up to that level in his thinking, and thus they give you a 3 or a 2.5, just for the sake of argument. The result winds up being you feel terrible, but they had a budget priority, and that happens pretty regularly. The real thing to me is about the critical comments, because that's the signal in there. Now, your boss may say, no, you can't talk to my boss about this. And that doesn't mean that he's BSing you. It may mean that he's betrayed a confidence to tell you this. And thus, you're really left to either take it or leave it. Personally, there's always going to be another organization in this market, and I'm recording this in late 2019 when the economy is very strong. There's always going to be another organization that's going to give you a more substantial raise, because raises when you change jobs tend to be higher than when you stay in a job and you're getting a percentage increase. And you'll find one where the work is interesting. Yes, you're going to have to go to a different company and work there, and you're going to have to develop a reputation there, just like you would at any place. But there's no reason to put up with, the criticism that can't be challenged. You see, that's the real thing for you. This is now in your permanent record. And like a school kid who's told this is going to be in your permanent record and follow you around forever, this can come back and hurt you. So understand, to me, that's the more impactful thing. Can you have a conversation with your manager's boss to clear the air about these issues so that you understand what it is? And if your boss tries to do it for his boss, that's not good enough. That's not good enough. You want to be able to look them square in the eye, listen, ask follow-up questions, because your boss can't speak to that. They can't understand what's going on in their boss's head. And you can only get that from a conversation. I'm Jeff Altman. I hope you found this helpful. Visit my website, thebiggamehunter.us. There's a lot more there that you can watch, listen to, or read that'll help you find work more quickly. Also want to mention, I've got a group on Facebook called Career Angles. Ask to join the group. I'm limiting the number of free memberships. It's currently free as of this time. At a point in the future, I know I'm going to charge for admission. So again, on Facebook, it's Career Angles. You can go there at careerangles.com. It'll take you to the group. Hope you have a great day, and I'd love to coach you. If you're watching on YouTube, well, actually, I'll just say, I'd love to coach you, and you can schedule a free discovery call at my website, thebiggamehunter.us. Click the link to schedule the free call. I'd love to help you. Have a great day and take care.